and then I moved my desk, and then he was about to grab it.
He's a little fiend. He's trying to get them.
Dude, already.
I might have to go switch the battery in my insulin pump real quick, though, because otherwise that's going to keep beeping at me nonstop at really loud volume for...
Yeah, you're good. Go change that real quick. I'm going to take care of that real quick.
All right, I'll be right back.
What's wrong, baby? Come on, come here. Come here.
All right.
Here we go. 3.
Anybody win the Powerball, do you know?
I don't believe so. I know I didn't.
Well, yeah, me neither. I got a free ticket. Did I tell you that? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, that's a story for another time.
Anyway. Yeah, no one said it. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Thank you, Noah. Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate.
You were asking for?
No, I don't think anyone was asking for that type of an opening, if we're going to be completely honest, but let's try this one more time. Hello, D-Gens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ. Joining me, as always, man with the numbers, sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond. All hail the king of the links, the man who just times up coughs perfectly. Just absolutely, that was beautiful. No, I don't think I would have ever been able to time up that cough like that.
You're welcome.
Shout out to you, Noah. And shout out to everyone watching here on Rumble, over on YouTube, X, TikTok. Y'all are the best. If you like what we're cooking, please hit those like buttons, hit the follow buttons. Does help out a lot more than you know. I do have an order of business, Noah, before we get started on the NFL Week 7. No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. It's something that you were very happy to see earlier tonight. And it's just a warning to everyone watching. If you suddenly see me stand up, run over, and yelling at Olaf, no, I am not crazy. I am not yelling at an inanimate, little snowman in the corner or anything like that. No, my wife and I just got a puppy, and he's in the studio with me right now. And literally at 9 weeks old, he is taking his 5th nap of the day. So if he comes back over, I'll bring him on. But I'm not crazy, guys. Like, his name is Olaf. Like, what are we going to do, Noah? What are we going to do?
Yeah, I don't know. But
I do know one thing, Noah, and I was very happy. I think Olaf brings me luck. I think Olaf brings me some luck because, Noah, I woke up on Sunday morning, fed him, took him out and everything like that. And God, wouldn't you know it? I opened the sports book and then suddenly things just started to flow. You know what I mean? It's just started to flow through me. Chargers on the money line, you absolutely love. The Panthers on the money line, you absolutely love. And then it just kept hitting and hitting and hitting. And Noah, I think I'm going to take that into the holiday season. I think I'm ready to take it into the holiday season. He's right behind the door if you want to come get him. He is also just, is he passed out or? All right. Sorry, that's my wife, everyone. Shout out to my wife. But no, and can we get a little, there he is. Oh, maybe a little view. Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at little Olaf. What a cutie. Shout out. Yeah, he's the best. Anyway, I think Olaf is like, kind of brought me to center right now. And I think I'm at center. I'm seeing the book well. I'm seeing the numbers well. And I am ready to wake up Christmas Day and go perfect and then continue out throughout the weekend. And no, I haven't said that a lot this season that I'm ready to go perfect this weekend, but damn it, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it, Noah. I'm seeing it, brother.
Well, there must be something in the air, AJ, because I have been on a unreal fucking heater lately. I've been on an unreal fucking heater. Maybe it's just college basketball season's back, because as we all know, this is where I make my bread, make my cheddar. It's college basketball season. It's good. Everything's working out well. I did miss an NFL parlay by one pick. And you know what that one pick on this 8-leg plus?
Break it down for me.
It was a plus 4,000, 4,500 parlay, one leg that I missed on the 8-leg. I took Kansas City money line.
Oh, Kansas City money. I took that too, and we'll get to Kansas
money line. I got duped. I thought, you know what? Whatever. They're playing Tennessee, maybe the worst team in the league. Even with Gardner Minshew, they should be fine. And they look fine. They look, at halftime, they're down by like a field goal, like 6-9, I think was the score at halftime. I'm like, okay, whatever. They'll be fine. They were not fine. They were, in fact, not fine. Kansas City, big trouble. We will talk about them, but it's all right. That's all right, because college basketball has been treating me real well.
That's good, Noah. Well, let's stop dilly-dallying, because I've got cookies to frost, presents to wrap, and everything like that, and I'm sure everyone at home does as well. Let's jump into what I got to say. The NFL deciding a couple ago that, hey, NBA, we're just going to take over Christmas Day. Like, that's now our holiday. We're going to do 3 games. They're going to be, quote unquote, high profile games when you look at it as the, when the schedule releases and everything. But I love it, man. I love waking up, opening gifts, having some breakfast, watching some football, getting ready to go over to the parents' house and everything. Like it's starting to become a nice Christmas tradition. And then if I really start getting mad or bored with a game, I flip over to the NBA and watch.
Do you?
I do, Noah. I do. I will be honest with you.
I was going to say, genius move by the NFL, just strong-arming, big dicking the NBA, just saying, hey, we're gonna do so much better viewership numbers than you are, because at the end of the day, people want to watch the NFL, especially Week 17 in the NFL with playoff implications online, more than they care about the middle of the fucking season NBA. And
hey, but we're coming right off of the NBA Cup, Noah. What is the fallout from the NBA Cup? That's that's the drama I want to see.
No. It doesn't even matter. And last year proved it. And the NBA's getting all their, getting their panties in a wad about it and saying, well, Christmas is our day. And the NFL's like, fuck you. Every day is our day when we play NFL football, because look at the numbers. What are people watching? People ain't watching the fucking regular season NBA games.
I might watch Cavs Knicks. Cavs Knicks tips off an hour before NFL kicks off.
Okay, so you might watch the first hour of it until the NFL kicks off, and then you're watching the NFL because guess what? At the end of the day, the general public
so I'll be honest.
The general public cares so much more about the NFL than the NBA. So the NBA can stop whining and maybe put out a better product, and then people will care.
Hey, last thing on the NBA. I don't know if you saw this, Noah, but the that Diddy documentary 50 Cent was producing and everything came out. And then he goes into an interview and says, oh, don't you worry. I'm working on another one about LeBron James. It's not about basketball. And then all of the LeBron fanboys being like, yo, 50, you do some good work, but please let's take a break on this. let's relax and pump the brakes. It's hilarious. Anyway, That was a lot of NBA talk for us. Let's go ahead and get into the NFL, Noah. Let's start Christmas Day, Thursday morning football. Oh, those words come out of my mouth. So nice. Thursday morning football here on the West Coast. We start with the Cowboys and the Commanders. Cowboys 7-point favorites on the road. 50.5 is the total. And as you can expect, America is on America's team for this game. 63% of the bets, 74% of the money coming in on them boys, Noah. And, boys look pretty good. Boys have been looking pretty good. Ish. Enough.
For the last 2 weeks.
What last 2 weeks? No, I'm a Cowboys fan. I didn't watch the last 2 weeks. Those didn't happen. They were on bye as far as I'm concerned. But I get where they're coming from. I thought they held in there nicely against the Chargers. But the long and the short of it with this game, Noah, is the Commanders have just ran out. They've just ran out of steam. You know what I mean? They had a little bit with Mariota when they were playing the will Jaden Daniels play, Willie won't he play, and then he gets shut down. Mariota's doing whatever he can, but everyone, looks essentially like, all right, let's get to Cancun. When's the end of the season coming around here? And so I'm going to take them boys on the road, minus the 7 on Christmas Day. Jerry Jones loves nothing more than to play on holidays, and I think he goes ahead and gets a nice one here on the road.
Yeah, God. Yeah.
I know.
This one's going to be messy. It's going to be messy. I assume Mariota's playing, not Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels, they shut down for the season.
Shut down for the season? Okay. Yeah, God. Yeah, I guess. Give me the Cowboys minus the touchdown.
I know.
It feels dirty. It doesn't feel good.
Oh, yeah.
Neither of these teams have anything to play for anymore, so who the fuck knows? And welcome to the Who Fucking Cares game of the week.
Seriously. Yeah, for real. But I will care because I'm going to have American currency on Dallas minus the 7. Anyway, next game, Christmas Day, Noah. Lions, Vikings. Lions, 7.5-point favorites on the road here. 43.5 is the total. 74% of the bets, 84% of the money coming in on the Vikings. Noah, NFC West, kind of, Bears. I think it's the Bears. Isn't it the Bears that's kind of pulling away from it? Or am I reading wrong? I'm hard. English and numbers are hard for me.
Yeah, so the NFC North, yes, the Bears would be in first place.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Lucky for Romeo Doubs doesn't know how to field an onside kick. Stupid ass fucking game.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, the Vikings are in a fun little position here. The playoff hopes are completely shut down, but they're going to have one, if not two, opportunities to end a team's playoff hopes.
Oh, yeah. Spoilers.
If they
play the spoilers.
If they beat the Lions, they can, on Christmas Day, they can eliminate the Lions from playoff contention. If they do lose to the Lions, if the Packers do lose to Baltimore, then they'll have another chance the following week to end the Packers' chances at the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. Vikings somehow sitting in a situation where even though their season is over, they do have an impact on what happens with the rest of the playoff picture. And so they're not completely irrelevant, despite the fact that they will not be playing in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens with this one. I'm going to take the Vikings to cover 7 and a hook on this one. The Lions have not looked very great, and that boy Nine's got one win already over the Detroit Lions. And give me sad crying Dan Campbell. I don't know if the Vikings will win this one, but this will probably be a close game.
Oh, yeah. It's a divisional game. I think it's going to be a close game. Before I go into my analysis, can we put on the tinfoil hat real quick? Because I have a conspiracy theory about 9.
You love your tinfoil hat.
All right, put on the tinfoil hat with me, Noah, because I think the whole 9 persona, whatever he's talking about there, I don't think that was a thing until whenever he said that. And I think it was either the Vikings or someone gave him advice, yada, 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 because he is not the best JJ on the field on the offense when it comes to the Vikings.
I don't think anyone's arguing that.
No, neither do I. But I'm thinking someone told him, hey, listen, we can't be confusing people with JJ and JJ. You know what I mean? And so we're just going to call you 9, and you can have a, chance to make it something cool or whatever. And then, tell the media that, and then we can just start using that. So I think it's because Justin Jefferson was like, motherfuckers think they're talking about me. Anyway, I'm on the Vikings as well, plus the 7.5. I think 9 will be 9. Plus the 7.5. 9 will be 9. I think both offenses are going to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be out on the field.
He will be. I think 9 is going to have a big day. And I think Justin Jefferson and all the boys, same thing on the Lions offense as well. I don't think either defense is really going to do much. And I understand it's a divisional game, but give me the over 43.5. That does just
low over.
That seems very low for both of these styles of offense, and both defenses not really being good. So we'll go from there. Next game on the slate. No, we got Broncos and the Chiefs. Broncos 13.5 point favorites against the Chiefs. 36.5 is the total. And Noah, you are probably having the same question I am having right now that I am asking the internet. Who is playing quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs? Have you heard? Do you know? Are they making a call to someone?
I don't know. And I don't think it matters that much. I don't care who's playing for either team. Give me the Broncos to win and the Chiefs to cover, especially with this line, 13.5. Chiefs coming off of a horrendous performance against the Titans. I think they bounce back, and they'll keep this one inside of 2 scores.
I can see it. 75% of the bets, 82% of the money on the Broncos here. I'm on the Chiefs as well in this one. Just way, way too many points. I don't think the Broncos have the ability to blow out a team by any means necessary. I think that defense is going to be able to step up a little bit. They're playing at home too. I like it a lot. It'd
be really interesting if the Chiefs do pull off the upset in this one, though, because then that just opens the door to the Chargers winning the division. Broncos-Chargers played last week of the season, and I do believe the Chargers, if they do beat the Texans, this game doesn't matter.
But essentially, from what I understand,
if they lose to the Texans and the Broncos lose to the Chiefs, then the division's still open for the Chargers.
It is, and let's move on to it. No, going to Saturday football, Texans, Chargers. Chargers, 2.5 point favorites, 39.5 is the total. 54% of the bets, 55% of the money coming in on the Texans. So pretty split game here. Chargers coming off of that win against the Cowboys in Jerry World. How are you feeling about this one, Noah? I mean, we know how good this Texans defense is. That is very evident by every single game they play. No question about it. Stroud, though, it still feels a little hit or miss, but that offense seems to be running fine. And then on the other hand, the Chargers are not charging as much. They actually seem like a well-ran football team. Marion Hampton coming in, Blake Corum, that surgeon's really helping out.
Corum's on the Rams.
He's on the Rams. I'm talking, my bad. Vidal. I'm getting everyone confused over there in LA. But anyway.
Either way, no, I like the Texans to win this game. I think Texans are playing really good football right now, and I think they take care of business, and division might with the Jaguars beating the Broncos last week might be out of hand. They, I think, are not mathematically eliminated, but that catch up. I mean, they essentially need the Jags to lose 2 games and to win both of theirs. I think Texans take care of business here, though, against the Chargers. Will have an impact on wild card seeding, so. This defense for the Texans is playing an unreal level of football, and I think they take care of business yet again here against the Chargers.
I get where you're coming from. I love the way the Chargers have been playing right now. And I think Harbaugh has got the boys going. I think we're about to see some of the best football Herbert has played in the NFL coming up. Give me the Chargers minus the 2.5 at SoFi. Thank you very much. 39.5. I'm going to stay away from that. Let's go to Saturday night football. Noah, Ravens, Packers. 2.5 point favorites in Lambeau. 40.5 is the total here. I'll say my piece first. I don't have a lot to say on it. I'll keep it quick, Noah. The Bears beat the Packers. That is just a fact. Do I think that game turns out a little bit different if Jordan Love is able to complete the game? Probably a little bit different.
No,
I'm not going to lie to you.
Didn't matter. Malik came in, played perfect.
No, and Malik played great. Ball bounced the Bears' way. It happens sometimes. With that being said, I think this is going to be a huge bounce back game for the Packers. I don't think that Ravens defense is up to snuff. Yes, Lamar is playing out of his mind, but still,
Is
Ravens.
he playing?
Lamar? Oh, that's right. He got hurt. Shit. I think he is. Believe it or not, I've actually been fucking busy.
Sorry, I think this is going to be the who cares doo-doo shit game of the week.
You think it's going to be doo-doo?
If Lamar's not playing, Jordan Love...
Lamar back DNP today.
Love's got a concussion. He's not playing. Malik Willis is questionable. He may or may not be playing. I don't know who... if Malik can't go, the Packers are going to have to sign somebody to be playing quarterback.
Don't you have Clayton Tune?
We do not have another quarterback on the roster, I don't think.
That's a bummer.
So if Malik's not able to go, I don't know who's playing quarterback. Packers still sitting at a 2.5 point favorite in this one, but again, a big part of that probably because Lamar likely not playing, especially after Pittsburgh beat Detroit.
Yeah.
Baltimore's done. They don't have anything to play for. This game being at Lambeau, I mean, maybe the Packers win. I don't fucking know. I don't know who's playing for the Packers at this point. This might be a just shut it down. Got a bunch of guys injured. We're not going to. Well, here's the thing. Especially if Detroit loses to Minnesota, the Packers clinch a playoff spot. That makes all the world of difference.
All the difference.
Because if Detroit loses and the Packers clinch a playoff spot based on Detroit losing, I think you run Josh Jacobs, who also is injured.
Yeah.
Has a knee that, I don't even fucking know. Like, the Packers might trot out literally a preseason roster out onto the field.
That's fair.
I think that's a very real possibility if Detroit were to lose to Minnesota, that the Packers literally trot out a preseason roster. And so I'm not making a pick betting wise on this game because I need to see what happens on Thursday before we're making a pick on Saturday for this one, because I really do believe that if Detroit messes up and loses another one and loses to the Vikings, gets eliminated, the Packers clinch a playoff spot. Packers know they're staring down the 7 seed. Regardless, right? For the Packers, it's win one of the next 2 games or have the Lions lose one of the 2 next games, and then it's done. Dust is settled. Packers are staring down the 7 seed. I don't hate that because I'd love to go into Soldier Field for the first round of the playoffs and really just, drive that nail into the coffin until the Bears move to Gary, Indiana.
That's not happening.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not making a pick on this because depending on what happens with the Lions, Vikings, Packers may not even give a fuck, may not even try in this game is the thing. And so it's a weird situation. We get this every now and then towards the end of the season, last 2 weeks, but Packers feel pretty locked into the 7 seed. And if the Lions win, they're going to try to win this game. If the Lions lose, Packers may not even try to win this game. They may not even care. We may see the C squad go out there and just see what they do.
True. Give me the Packers -2.5 at Lambeau. Pure vibes game, because how do you play a game in Lambeau and not stomp on the Ravens? I just feels like a Lambeau win for me more than anything.
I don't know. The Ravens defense is really bad, so maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. All right, well, let me go ahead and get my miserable team out of the way. Arizona Cardinals, Bengals 7-point favorites, 53.5 is the total. Give me the over. Give me the Bengals -7. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Joe Burrow still playing.
Yep. Not happy, but he's still playing. Not having fun.
Had a hell of a game last week. I expect another game out of him this week, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, give me the Bengals to cover a touchdown.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just making sure.
I saw a really funny thing. It was a fantasy football team where it is hinged to the actual league results. Where if you have a player and their team loses, they get 0 points. But you get full credit for and people are like, oh yeah, that completely, like Brock Bowers, Trey McBride, like some of those guys,
useless.
It kills their fantasy stock. And I'm like, I want to join a league like that, because
that's interesting.
That makes things really, really interesting, right? Because you're like, okay, you'd rather have a mediocre player on a really good team than a excellent player on a bad team, because especially looking at Trey McBride this year. I mean, look at how many games that he had where he put up 25, 30 plus points, and then that counts as 0 because the Cardinals lost. And I'm intrigued by that idea, but that's my little side note there.
Interesting. Keeping it moving on Sunday, Noah, Steelers, Browns. Steelers 3-point favorites here. 33.5 is the total. I'm not going to lie to you, Noah. When I looked at this game, the first thing that popped in my head was, oh, well, Mike Tomlin doesn't need to win any more games this season. He's done. He won his 9 games. He can, kind of throw in the towel and have some fun the rest of the year. Maybe have a little too much to drink at Christmas or something. But no, the Browns are just that bad. And I know the defense is going to be a struggle. I'd probably take the under in the first half, because Rodgers, it seems, has taken like the first half or most of the first and second quarter to figure out the defense, and then he just lets it rip. So I'm going to be on the Steelers here, -3. And I am going to go over 33.5. I'm going to go over 33.5. That is just that's too low for me. It's too low for me.
Oh, God. Kind of feels like a trap.
This is the definition of a trap game. Let's be very clear about that. No, this is absolute. We just saw Aaron Rodgers look so good. He just looks so good, Noah. And then they're only going to throw 3 points against the Browns, who haven't won a lot of games this year. Still have Shedeur Sanders there. They're playing at home. And you want to make it feel even more like a trap game? 75% of the bets, 73% of the public, all over the Steelers.
Yeah, another interesting one. If Baltimore does lose in Green Bay on Saturday, Pittsburgh clinches a playoff spot. They'll be pretty much locked into that 4 seed. Give me the Browns money line. Fuck it.
I like it. I like the pick.
Fuck it. Ravens lose in Green Bay. Pittsburgh has nothing to play for. They're resting people, and give me Browns money line.
I like it a lot, Noah. Let's keep it moving. Saints, Titans. Saints, 2.5-point favorites. 39.5 is the total. I'll keep it clean. The Titans have become a little bit more scrappier, winning some games that they really probably had no business winning. But the Saints, I think Tyler Shuck coming out here and playing the way he has really lit a spark under this team. And I think it's going to continue. I understand why the line's at 2.5, but I think the Saints are going to play a little bit better. I will take Tyler Shuck and the Saints minus the 2.5. I'm going to stay away from the total, but I am leaning to the over, Noah.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm all over the Saints with this one. Shuck 4-3 now. 4-3.
And just for the viewers, can we remind them what Spencer Rattler was as a starter?
I believe 1-8.
Oh, okay. It was. I'm sorry, that was just this season.
Oh yeah, just this season.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Did get his first career win, so good for him. I
guess.
Yeah,
until this season. So wait, that means didn't he start last year too?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm sorry, I like the Tyler Shough hate. I mean the Spencer Rattler hate. Anyway,
doesn't matter. Shough, I think it proves his starter record of 5-3 with the Saints here. Gets another win, and Saints get to 6 wins on the season.
6 wins on the season, and off the back of Tyler Shough. I love it. I absolutely love it.
They win this one. He's 5-3 as a starter.
Yeah. He'll be a dog. I mean, I think he's pretty much locked up the Saints starting job next year.
With goddamn who around him? I mean,
Chris Olave still.
Oh, okay. Kamara's been injured most of the year, and
you can't forget about
Devin Neal.
No, Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Anyway, coming up on an interesting one here, I think, Noah. Jaguars, Colts, Jags, 6.5-point favorites on the road here. 47.5 is the total. I do want to start off by saying, give me Phillip Rivers over 150 passing yards. Just go ahead and lock that one in for me. And then depending on where the line's at, we might be going over. Anyway, I like the way he's been playing. He's been playing heady football. He's been playing solid football. He's looked like Phillip Rivers if Phillip Rivers was 44 and played, a couple of years ago. Like he looks like an old man quarterback. I don't know what else you want me to say about it, Noah. But overall, I think he's exceeding expectations. The Colts around him are still a solid team. However, Jacksonville has been rolling. They have been rolling. Liam Cohen came in, said Duval. And just was like, okay, I fucked up. Let me go win 11 games real quick. And I think Trevor Lawrence has looked every bit of the piece. That offense is running so smoothly. And the issue with the Colts, it seems, is if they start getting behind right now, they're not going to be able to catch back up and get ahead. Give me the Jags minus the 6.5 on the road here. Shout out to the sports books not putting this at 7. I do appreciate it. And for what it's worth, 59% of the bets, 52% of the money coming in on the Colts.
Yeah, Colts have looked all right with Rivers, but that's the extent I'll take it to is all right.
Yeah.
Jacksonville's been looking really good, and I don't see any reason why they won't cover a whole touchdown here.
I don't either. All right. Give it to me, Noah. Bucks, Dolphins. Bucks, 5.5-point favorites. 46.5 is the total. 69% of the bet, 71% of the public on them Buccos. What are we thinking on this one?
I think the Bucks might lose this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on the Dolphins on the spread. Maybe not the money line, but Dolphins.
It might be worth a little sprinkle.
Dolphins have been playing some good football. The Bucks just do not look good, and I don't expect them to look good in this game. They might win. It might be fine, but give me the Dolphins to cover the spread.
I'm with you. Give me Dolphins plus the 5.5 here. I'm going to sprinkle that money line too. I think Quinn Ewers, he looked like he just got announced as the starter late in the season. And so I think another week under his belt as running that offense and preparing for a game and everything will be solid. Let's keep it moving. Noah, Patriots, Jets. Patriots, 13.5-point favorites on the road. 42.5 is the total. 80% of the bets, 56% of the money coming in on the Patriots. So some heavy money coming in on the 2 touchdowns, which makes a lot of sense. But
it should be a blowout.
It really should be. And, I know holiday magic and all of that and everything, but it doesn't seem like it's reached the Jets whatsoever. Give me New England minus that 13.5.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I just, God, I don't see the Jets keeping this close. And the way Drake May and the Patriots have been playing feels like blowout central in this one.
It does. Let's keep it going here, Noah. Seahawks, Panthers. Seahawks, 7.5-point favorites on the road here. 42.5 is the total. Seahawks coming off of a, kind of a semi-bye with playing on Thursday Night Football, divisional game against the Rams, hard-fought game against the Rams, and going on the road then across country to Carolina. And the way the Panthers have been playing, Noah, the way the Panthers have been playing, T-Mac has been looking good. And shout out to T-Mac because he finally told the public that it's T-Mac. Call me T-Mac. I'm not going by Tet. I'm not going by, it's T-Mac. Call me T-Mac. So shout out to T-Mac for making that declaration.
I don't know why you didn't speak up earlier. Like, that was annoying the shit out of me when...
I think he felt like he didn't have the clout, like he hadn't scored all the touchdowns and looked really good or anything yet. And then
people were calling him Tet. I was like, no, it's not Tet.
It's disrespectful.
T-Mac. It's T-Mac. It's always been T-Mac.
Always been.
It will forever
do your
be.
research. Do your research, okay?
He's playing
with
nice.
That being,
Panthers are playing nice.
Panthers plus 7.5 at home. If this was in Seattle, we're talking a different ball game. But this in Carolina, they've been hot. Seattle's been hot. I think that coming off of that divisional game for the West, I think that's going to be a little tolling going across country. Panthers 7.5.
It's really interesting because this game only matters if Tampa loses. If Tampa beats Miami, this game doesn't matter for shit for Carolina. And it all comes down to the last game of the season, Carolina at Tampa Bay. If Tampa loses and Carolina wins, and Carolina does clinch the division, so there is that chance. So we'll see what happens with that. I do think they have a chance, though. Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. We've seen that happen before. Carolina's got the pass rush to maybe give him some fits, and we'll see what happens with that. I think Seattle wins this. Keeps control of the 1 seed. I do like the Panthers to cover 7 and a hook, though.
Yeah, you do. In the game, absolutely no one, and I mean not even the diehard fans, I think, are going to watch. Giants, Raiders, 1.5 point favorites at home. 41.5 is the total. I don't think the Raiders, why the fuck is any team favored in this one? Just put it at a pick 'em and let us decide. What is the public? Is the public all over the Raiders? Is that what it is?
Well, the Giants are the much better team.
48% of the bets, 53% of the money. Oh, some books shop your lines, folks. Some books are posting 2.5 with the Giants. I agree. Giants are the better team. Jackson Dart's playing, right?
Should be.
Even if Jackson Dart's not playing, we're getting the Jameis Winston experience. No, Jackson Dart's playing. Give me the Giants on the money line.
Yeah, Giants should run away with this. The Raiders are really, really bad, and I don't expect them to win another game this year.
Yeah, me either. Next game on the slate, Noah. It's not often the sports books and gambling casinos and such give out gifts, and just give out gifts, free money, on the floor, as they call it. And I think we have it here in the last game of the afternoon slate for Sunday, Noah. Eagles, Bills in Buffalo. Buffalo, 1.5 point favorites at home. 43.5 is the total. I would like to welcome you to the game where the Eagles will just be exposed of all of their weaknesses, Noah. I mean, really, this is about to be, I truly think, one of Philadelphia's most ugly games that they've played this season, and they've played some real stinkers.
Okay.
I think Josh Allen is playing at another level and will continue to play at another level. This defense is good enough to stop the run and put pressure on Jalen Hurts to make mistakes in the pocket. Give me the Bills on the money line here. They win this game outright, easily by a touchdown.
Well, I think you got the battle of paper houses here. I don't think either team is actually that good. I could see this going 100 different ways with this game. I'm going to take the Eagles to win this one.
Okay.
In Buffalo, at Highmark. I think they'll just feed the ball to Saquon enough. And we've talked about with the Bills how Josh Allen needs to be Superman to win the game. I think this Eagles defense is good enough that Josh Allen will not be Superman in this one. And it's going to be an ugly, stupid, 13-9 type of final score. Like it's not going to be pretty. This is not going to be a fun one to watch. I know you have two playoff teams. Usually it's a fun one to watch. This one not going to be the case. And I'm going to take the Eagles on the money line to win this one.
I like it. Good luck with that one. Let's go to Sunday Night Football, Noah. Bears, 49ers. 49ers 3-point favorites here. 52.5 is the total. Bears coming off of a big win. That's, anytime you beat the Packers, it's a big win. That's for sure. And I think that emotional high and everything is going to get to the Bears. I don't think we're a good enough team yet to where, they can come off of a big win like that and still keep performing. With that being said as well, Caleb Williams, second year in the league, Robert Saleh is going to have a field day scheming against him and giving him a bunch of shit that he hasn't seen before and can't dream of. Give me the 49ers minus the 3 at home. And the Bears go home sad.
Yeah, Niners cover this easy. Quarterback injuries make things a little bit less interesting with the Packers, because even despite that loss, Packers still do have a chance at winning the NFC North. Bears don't win this game in San Francisco, and that 2 seed will be depending on what happens with the Eagles, might still be alive. I mean, if the Eagles lose, the Bears are still in the 2 seed despite a loss here. I believe they have the Lions, though, to end the season. So,
yeah.
Could get interesting, could get feisty there in the NFC North still. But I do think the Bears lose this one and just keep things just a shred of interesting, especially if the Packers do get a win at home against the Ravens.
Couldn't agree more, Noah. Monday Night Football, Rams, Falcons to end our Christmas weekend. Rams, 7.5-point favorites. 49.5 is the total here. Welcome to the Rams bounce back game. This is going to be an ugly one in Atlanta, Noah. This is going to be an ugly one.
Yeah.
Like, I am talking like, it's going to be a car crash you can't look away from, and the Rams are going to be the big truck just demolishing this little car. Like, belt to ass. Give me the Rams minus 7.5.
Oh, I agree. Full belt to ass in this one. Rams will win this by 2 or 3 touchdowons at least. Falcons are going to get beat down in their own building here. I don't really see it going any other way, and this one's going to be ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Real ugly.
Well, if you're an Atlanta fan, if you're a Rams fan, you're probably going to have a great time. But if you're an Atlanta fan, look away. Maybe don't let the kids watch this one. Okay, don't let the kids watch this one if they're easily squirmish.
It's past their bedtime. Make them go to bed.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad one.
Yeah.
And then when you tell them to score the next morning, maybe you just inflate it a little bit. They had a great Christmas.
They lost, but it was a hard fought game.
It was. But no, that's the entire slate. We did it. We did our Christmas slate. This is our second to last show of the year, Noah. Can you believe that? Well, that we do together. I'm going to be live throughout the weekend, but second to last show of the year. It's crazy. Where's the time gone? Where's the NFL season gone? Where's the college football season gone?
Yeah, no.
Unreal. But we will dive deep into where we're at in the college football playoff tomorrow, where the NFL stands going into week 18, and all of our bets for that next weekend. Don't y'all worry about that. We will have them for you. But with all of that, I'm sorry. You got anything else, Noah?
No, I'm good.
All right, perfect. With all that being said, from all of us here at Degenerate Takes, and I do mean by the 2 people you see on this camera right now, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Hope you enjoy time with your family and presents and food. But most importantly, I hope you enjoy watching all of the games on TV this weekend. And you win. Good luck this weekend. But from all of us here, have a great holiday. I'm the Brofict one, AJ. That's the Money Train, Noah. Good luck. God bless. We'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.